The introduction of mass production technique is modern industrial economies allow the owners of industries to lower prices because they could employ fewer workers, many of whom they require little training. So, intro to mass production technique, referring to owners of industrial. For those guys who are not familiar with the word employ means to give work to. And industries is going to be the economic activity processing raw materials and manufacturing goods. The lower prices allowed workers to buy goods that previously would not have been able to afford. So for that premise, we're going to go ahead and go to the next sentence. But since jobs for workers with little training are more vulnerable to elimination than those for more highly trained workers. So basically, it's saying that the conclusion that the lower the prices, premise few workers, and those workers have low training. Conclusion, the few workers are able to buy goods because of this choice and how they chose to lower prices. So the last sentence here, vulnerable to eliminate for work, rather highly skilled. So basically, trying to come up with a which the following most likely completes the argument. So we're gonna say that the owner industries are what you consider in a position to eliminate work, and the workers have what you consider a sense of vulnerability. So to keep up, they decided to lower the prices, and by lowering the prices, they were hiring what you consider workers who were low training, unskilled, and these few workers could purchase the goods. So basically, trying to find a how would they logically complete this, and that's kind of like the way I look at it right now, is that the industry owners basically because of this decision on what you consider on lowering prices, their method has a vulnerability to the workers on their position of having that job, kind of like their sense of security. So let's try to see if we can find a sentence here or an answer choice that kind of matches what we're communicating about. A. Highly trained workers have more purchasing power in modern industry economies than workers who are less trained. No. Highly skilled workers do not have more purchasing power, so we're going to go ahead and get rid of that. The introduction of mass production techniques has decreased benefits for workers, and as it has increased the profit for owners of industries. No. It's close, but the benefiting being reduced or eliminated is not really what's being reduced or eliminated. It's kind of like the workforce, if that makes more sense. Even the highest paid employee in modern industry economies are never able to achieve job security. No, not the highest paid employees are the ones who are being impacted. D. A source of increased purchasing power for workers in modern industry economies are also undermine their job securities. That's kind of where we're matching up here with the owners of the industry having their powers of purchase. It kind of gives the workers a undermine, which challenges their work position level as far as being able to secure that work for a commitment. So that answer kind of matches up. Let's see if E is better. The percentage of workers who can afford to purchase goods produced by modern industry techniques is shrinking. No. The workers who can purchase goods is not shrinking. That's kind of not the way logic complete. So between E and D, D is definitely better. I'll get to choice E out and see what we left with the answer. And we got to correct D. A source of increased purchasing powers for workers in modern industrial economies are also undermines their job security, which matches up exactly what we said before with the stimulus.